Oh, hey, come on in. What's up, everybody? It's Katie here, and welcome back to my kitchen. Today, we are making pizza, specifically a zucchini flatbread pizza. And the dough is made with, drumroll please, you probably could have guessed it, cottage cheese. Extra protein, delicious, you won't even know what's in there. So let's dive right in. So we got all our ingredients laid out here, and the zucchini and the arugula and the cheeses are for afterwards. So we're first gonna start by making our pizza dough or our flatbread crust. What we're gonna do here is toss in a cup of flour. And to make this a self-rising flour, I'm just gonna toss in a tiny bit of baking powder. This is not a tablespoon, so don't listen to that. It is half a teaspoon. Then I'm gonna toss in an egg. And by the way, this crust is like so freaking simple. And then last but not least, let's come in with that cottage cheese. Okay. Now from here, it's gonna kind of look like it's breaking apart a little bit, but see that dough starting to form right there? We're gonna throw in the spices. Now, these are really important because you wanna give that dough some flavor. So we have garlic powder, a teaspoon of it. We have a teaspoon of onion powder, and I always love some dried herbs in this, like parsley, about a half a tablespoon. And of course, you cannot forget the salt, teaspoon and a half, because I like things salty, lots of good flavor. Now this next step, you know what's getting serious, because I'm taking my wedding ring off and I'm gonna remember that I put it right there in the corner. Got a clean surface right here, and I am just gonna go ahead and knead the dough for about 2 to 3 minutes. That's all you need. You can skip this step if you really want, but to me, just because that cottage cheese can break apart the dough a little bit more, I like to make sure of this extra step. I'm just fully tossing the dough on right there into a little bit more flour. And kneading the dough, I've done this before on Come On In, it sounds really complicated, but what it is, you're just gonna sprinkle some flour on top and press together. So what I like to think about is you have the dough right here, folding it to yourself and then pressing down with those palms, and you're just gonna keep repeating. Now, once you've kneaded the dough, you can kind of tell when it's ready to go, when the air pockets kind of simmer down a little bit and it just seems more cohesive dough like this. So let's make it into a pizza crust. Now, of course you can take a rolling pin, but what I'm just gonna do is flatten it out with my hands. Have fun with it. Pizza making night. We're the pizza parlor, baby. It's a pizza, baby, pizza, mamma mia. It's a mamma mia, mamma mia. You can stretch it out a little bit, you know, how you see in the movies at a pizza shop. This is looking delish. I think I'm gonna pivot ways. David Dobrik, watch out. Dobrik's coming at you. See how thin this is right here? It's exactly how you want it. Perfect level of crust. Now I'm just gonna spray my large pan with a little olive oil. We don't want it to stick. Carefully take your pizza crust. Oh, I was being too confident before. And put it on the baking tray. I feel like that's a good circle, right? All right, I'm gonna just spray a little bit more on top. I think she's perfect. What do you guys think? All right, let's bake it on up. Exactly 12 minutes later, and it is looking so perfect for the pre-bake. It's not quite done yet. You can already see too. This is why, by the way, a great non-stick baking sheet is so key, and also the olive oil, because look, it's not sticking at all. So I am actually not doing any marinara or red sauce on this pizza. Of course, if you guys want to add it for a regular pizza, but I'm making this a white style pizza because I have some greens on top. I'm gonna come in here and just put on my cheeses right on top of that crust. We got finely shredded mozzarella. Also have Parmesan, which doesn't melt as well, but that flavor is fully there. Then, next step before we get to the arugula, because that's last, I'm actually gonna be just dicing thinly a zucchini right here. I'm gonna come in here, slice it on up. I like it thinly sliced so they cook faster. As simple as that. I'm just gonna line up the zucchinis all over the pizza. Gorge, darling, gorge. Filling the whole pizza with zucchini. Lastly, just topping it off with a little Italian seasoning, so zucchini is nice and seasoned. And back in the oven, this goes. The pan is still hot, and it's heavy now. Oh, it's heavy, but oh my gosh. Look how good this looks. This looks insane already. Wow. 10s. tens. Look how easy it slides, by the way. Like back and forth. It's not like it's like getting stuck at all. So easily just come onto a cutting board. I love these Crispies though. All right, we are not quite done. This is actually one of my favorite ways to finish off this pizza, so don't skip this step. I'm gonna come in here with a tablespoon of olive oil, a little under a tablespoon actually, onto my arugula, a little bit of lemon, fresh lemon squeezed on, and I'm just gonna toss that up and then place the arugula right on top. Oh my goodness, you guys. And again, can't forget this step. It has to be flaky sea salt to top. Voila, Salt Bay. And lastly, let's take a pizza cutter. Oh my, you guys, wow. Can I just say, look at that amazing crust. It's nice and fluffy, crispy on the edges, cheesiness, zucchini on top, arugula. This is like my dream pizza. Here we go. Oh my God. Wow, that is so good, you guys. And it tastes so light and summery and fresh still. And no one would even know that the crust is made from cottage cheese. I hope you guys try this. I know it's a little bit more a labor of love, but if this is a great date night, maybe you want to make it for your girlfriends when they come over, or hey, have a whole damn pizza to yourself because it's healthified. I love you guys and I'll see you soon, hopefully soon, on Come On In. I love you. Mwah.